On one hand, in a country that is said to be one of the most unequal based on the difference in income of its richest and poorest citizens, the middle class, which is generally seen as an important socio-economic stabilizer, is made up mainly of people working in the public sector.
There has been research done specifically by Unilever to say that the black middle class specifically is 4.4 million and rising. Intuitively here at the Institute and through my experience of looking at incomes and assets and education levels and things, we don't think it is that big.
In fact, it has been suggested that this market segment hasn't grown at all since the ANC came into power.
If one looks at a measure like, for instance, medical aid enrollments, that has actually been static for the last 10, 15, 20 years even, suggesting that the so-called growth of the middle class is not happening. What's happening is the composition of the middle class is changing in terms of the racial profile.
What is also happening is that over-indebtedness is becoming endemic in the country. The number of customers in arrears for more than 3 months is sitting at 4.2 million people out of 20 million credit-active customers. Many of these people are in the lower income groups, but there is a risk to the middle income group as other pressures are brought to bear.
We've seen a lot of borrowing. That's afforded people furniture, television sets, all the niceties of life. But of course there's a price to pay for that. And as I say, to the extent that job insecurity starts pushing up into that group, you start to get a lot of pressure coming through there. And of course that has spillover effects back into the credit market. Companies that have lent to those people start reporting lower earnings results. Perhaps they start firing staff as well.
While there may be some discussion about the size of the South African middle class, there is no doubt that most sectors of the economy found 2013 to be rather challenging. The economic growth prospects for 2014 don't bode well for you if you're unemployed, employed, or in the middle class. At around 2%, everyone is going to feel the pinch next year. I'm Angelo Coppola for CCTV in Johannesburg.